Jungkook BTS's love life. Between rumors, facts, and fans' hopes at the height of global fame, when stadiums erupt with his name and millions of eyes follow his every move, one question continues to echo quietly yet persistently across the internet. Who truly knows Jungkook's heart? It's a mystery that has fascinated fans for years, not because of scandal or shock, but because Jungkook, BTS's golden magne, has always walked a careful line between openness and privacy. And in a world where every glance can become a headline, that balance alone feels almost unbelievable. From the moment Jungkook debuted, his image was shaped not only by talent, but by growth. Fans watched him transform from a shy teenager into a confident global artist. And along the way, curiosity about his personal life naturally followed. Yet unlike many celebrities whose romances play out publicly, Jungkook's love life has remained largely unwritten, filled more with questions than answers. Rumors appear, trend, and disappear, but concrete facts are rare. And perhaps that's exactly why the fascination never fades. In the early years of BTS, Jungkook often spoke about dreams rather than dating. He talked about music, performance, and becoming someone his members and fans could be proud of. Love, when mentioned, felt distant, something reserved for a future version of himself. As BTS rose from a small company to the biggest group on the planet, Jungkook's priorities were clear. The group came first. The stage came first. And fans respected that dedication. Even as curiosity quietly grew, as his popularity exploded, so did speculation. A smile caught on camera, a shared accessory, a coincidental schedule. Small details were enough to spark massive discussions online. Social media amplified everything. Some fans analyzed lyrics. Others examined interviews frame by frame, searching for hidden meanings. Yet every time rumors surfaced, they ran into the same wall. Jungkook himself rarely addressed them. And when he did speak about privacy, his words were calm, respectful, and firm. He reminded everyone that idols are human, but also that some parts of life deserve protection. This is where the story becomes more complex. Jungkook has never denied the concept of love. In fact, through his music, he's expressed it deeply. Songs like Still With You, My Time, and later his solo releases reveal longing, vulnerability, and emotional honesty. These aren't the words of someone unfamiliar with feeling. They're the reflections of someone who understands love not as gossip, but as something personal and profound. And that realization shifts the narrative entirely. Here comes the turning point, the moment many fans begin to see things differently. Instead of asking who Jungkook is dating, the question becomes how fame has shaped his understanding of love. Imagine growing up under constant observation, knowing that any relationship could affect not only you, but millions of people who support you. For Jungkook, love isn't just emotional, it's responsibility. That awareness adds weight to every choice he makes, and suddenly, his silence feels less like avoidance and more like maturity. Facts, when we look closely, tell a consistent story. Jungkook has never publicly confirmed a relationship. Official statements from his company have repeatedly emphasized privacy. What we do know is how he views love in principle. He's spoken about wanting something genuine, stable, and built on trust. He's mentioned admiration for ordinary happiness, simple moments, quiet comfort, mutual understanding. These aren't fantasies shaped by fame. They're grounded, almost surprisingly normal hopes. Fans, of course, play a unique role in this story. Their hopes aren't about ownership, but connection. Many want Jungkook to be happy, loved, and supported, whether that future is shared publicly or kept private. Over time, the fandom has matured alongside him. Where speculation once dominated, conversations now increasingly focus on respect. The understanding grows that loving Jungkook also means allowing him the freedom to live fully, even beyond the stage. And so, the mystery remains, not as a problem to be solved, but as a space intentionally protected. Jungkook's love life sits between rumors that fade quickly, facts that remain steady, and fans' hopes that continue quietly, patiently. It's a rare example in modern celebrity culture where not everything is consumed or explained. And perhaps that's what makes it so compelling that in the end, Jungkook's story isn't really about who he loves. It's about how he chooses to love, with sincerity, caution, and respect for both himself and those who support him. As his music evolves and his journey continues, one thing feels certain. When Jungkook decides to share that part of his life, it will be on his terms, not the internet's timeline. If this story resonated with you, if you appreciate thoughtful conversations about idols beyond rumors and headlines, stay with us. Like, subscribe, and join the discussion, not to speculate, but to understand. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories are the ones still being written.